Alright, guess it's time for some other endings. Let's see what happens when I eat her. Even if you're human-shaped and alive, you do look pretty delicious. Do you need me for something, Sai? No, I changed my mind. Go back upstairs. Oh, we have a guest? Made of candy? I'm not sharing, so don't even ask. Okay. I'll just get back to work then. Good. Alright, Candy Girl. Time to see what you're made of. Your insides are pretty realistic, though it doesn't seem like your organs actually function. You're 100% magic powered, aren't you? I do not know the details of my biology. Does it hurt when I pull things out like this? No, I was not designed to feel pain. Do you know where the parts from your body came from? Because most of this candy looks like mine, except covered in gross magic. Hey, who made you anyway? That is a secret! Sorry to intrude, I brought you two some drinks. What are you doing? Candy biopsy. Trying to figure out which part I want to eat first. How could you? Sai, you can't just eat someone. She told me to. So if I told you to eat me, would you? That's different. No, it's not. Eat her anyway. Listen, Pastille, I've got this walking allegram, I don't know how to say that word, deliciousness all laid out, literally asking me to eat it, so I'm going to eat it. It doesn't matter what she's made of. I can't believe you just eat a person. Don't you have a heart? Do you want me to answer that? Sai, I can't. I don't think I can deal with this. It's too much. You've already decided on this, haven't you? Fine. I don't want to believe it, but you turned out to be a lost cause after all. Do whatever you want. I'm leaving. It really does take a while to eat a person's body weight in candy, huh? But all of you taste so good. I should try to make another one of you myself. Without magic, of course. I wonder if I could do it. Imagine how much I would sell for something like that, too. Syrup, are we friends? Huh? What do you care? You're just candy. Oh, I see. Speaking of friends, what the heck is Pastille? Some of his stuff is missing and he hasn't come in since a couple days ago now? Can't believe he's throwing such a huge fit over this. That kid is so fired. Syrup continued to eat the Candy Girl until she was no more. After countless attempts to create another, she was forced to give up when her store was closed down due to declining sales. Pastille never returned. Candy vomit. Okay, we won't leave her. I get it, you're right. Even if she's made of candy, she's still a person. I won't eat her. I'm so glad you understand. No, Master Pastille, why did you prevent me from fulfilling my destiny as candy? Master. I don't know what that's about. Please, just call me Pastille. Anyway, let's get you closed up so Syrup can get you back to her... Let's get you closed up so Syrup can get back to her work. Lots of candy to make today, right? I wouldn't have to if we just harvested her organs. That's not an option! Okay, look, I'm being nice enough not to eat her, but you know it's obvious where she came from, right? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before. I still don't like it. I'm not hiring a spy. She's not staying here, and that's final. Spying is not a friendly thing to do. Exactly, which is why I've got to be proactive here. Sigh. We're taking her back to where she came from. Close up shop and follow me. Master Pastille, I do not understand one bit. I'm sorry. I wish you could stay here too. It'd certainly make things a lot easier. Oh well. Yo, visitors. Tell the witch we have something of hers. What do we have? She's talking about you. Is this a candy golem? Looks very well made. Master will be interested. Yeah, just get her out of here. So bossy. Hey, Master, your old pal the candy alchemist is here with something sweet. What? Don't lie to me, Toffee. She'd never bring me anything. Honest. Come see for yourself. Well. I'd never thought I'd see the day where the giant candy alchemist syrup personally brings me candy. Butterscotch. Let's see. Ooh, a life-size girl-shaped candy. It looks delicious. I'm relieved to hear that. I was worried I didn't look tasty since syrup refused to eat me. It's alive? Where did you get your hands on a golem like this? Quit being dumb. I know you made her to torment and or spy on me. You think that I... Oh, yes, well done, Candy Alchemist. You're exactly right. I made this golem myself with my incredibly powerful magic. Well, Master, I can't believe you made something so sophisticated without me even noticing to sing. You sure this is nothing. I can do higher level magic in my sleep. It doesn't count if you do it in a dream, yeah? That's not what I meant, you know it! Sai, are you sure you want to leave with these two? They're gonna eat. I know they are. Yeah. I already told you, she's not staying with us. They made her, they can have her. Wait, you really brought it to give to me? Just take your candy weirdo back and leave me alone. Huh? Come on, Pastille. Are we leaving? Sorry, you have to stay here. But how will I get along with syrup? I promised to come visit you. I'm sorry. Sweet, free candy servant. How lucky for us. The next day, Pastille checks in on the candy girl. Butterscotch has been diligently eating her away, leaving the poor golem in a miserable state. A very concerned Pastille confronts Syrup about the consequences of her actions. We can't let Butterscotch keep treating her so badly. Some of her limbs are missing and she looks so sad. Not my problem. Please, Syrup, I know you love shutting people out, but I'm really worried about her. Butterscotch won't listen to me. I need your help. There's so many paths here. I'm trying to get an ending, so let's do this. No, I don't feel like it. Why don't you understand? I guess this whole thing was just a waste of time. Pastille didn't return. Syrup spent a sleepless night at the front desk waiting for him to show up with the candy girl and tell her to give an earful for being so irresponsible. That moment never came. There was no time to dwell on it either. She had a store to run. Why isn't anyone coming in? Oh, I forgot to flip the open side. Ugh, it's the cat. I see business has been slow for you today. Wanna buy some candy? Oh, no. Maybe some other time. Then why are you here? Master's always wondering what you're up to. My assistant bailed on me, so I'm stuck doing everything he used to do. What a coincidence. We recently had a servant disappear as well. Perhaps they ran away together. Figures. You look like you could use some help. I'm fine running this place on my own. Oh, so you were closed all morning on purpose? Shut up. Why don't you hire me out? You can just pay me in candy. I don't mind. You know what? I'm interested. I wanna hire Tom. Fine, but I'm making you wear the uniform. Do you want the pants or the skirt? Neither. I like my own clothes just fine. This is literally the only condition to handling the storefront. I'm not hiring you if you won't wear it. Are you sure? You look like you really need employees. Ugh, damn cat, do whatever you want. Toffee began running the storefront, improving sales immediately. Syrup kept herself locked in the basement, steadily producing more and more candy, trying to keep up with the town's sweet tooth. In little as a week, her shop had completely transformed into a place she no longer recognized. Hey, is it just me, or did the vibe up here totally change? I'm only responding to the customer needs. Speaking of which, the focus group testing has shown that we need to get in on the magical candy market. What? Absolutely not. The whole point of the store is that none of the candy here is made of magic. Master has already agreed to help out, so you don't need to worry about that part. Just let her take care of it. You're taking over my store? Oh, you finally caught on. Well, I'll tell you this too. The whole reason we've been doing so well is because of magic. What do you mean? Master has been jinxing everyone to crave your sweets. The more money we make, the more candy she gets. That's just messed up. Anything for Master. If you don't like it, feel free to quit. You won't be entitled to any of the profits anymore, though. I don't want any of your stolen money. I'm leaving. Suit yourself. Why'd Pastille have to abandon me like this? A traitor. Syrup left town in search of a place far removed from magic. She resolved to spend the rest of her days in obscurity, never staying in one place very long. This ensured no one would ever get close enough to betray her again. Bad too. Damn. On second thought, I think I may have jumped the gun a little on this one. What was I thinking? Coming here and politely returning it wouldn't teach them a lesson at all. You're really gonna give that thing to us? Not anymore. I've come to my senses. You probably would have just eaten her in a day anyway. You cannot savor my sweetness if you eat me all at once. What a waste. I would have paced myself here. I'll show you. Let me try a piece right now. Too bad. You should have thought about that before you let her in my lab as a prank. At least you can always make another one, right? Yeah, of course I can. Who do you think I am? Anyway, if you ever pull something like this again, I'm banning you and your stupid cat from my store. We clear? Oh no, but then where will Master get her favorite candies? You can't ban me. I'll put a hex on you. Please do not do that. Hexes are not very nice. Come on, guys. We're going home. I can't believe she just came here to rub that thing in my face. She's so mean. You started it by declaring her your rival way back when. Shut up, mangy cat. Now who's the mean one? How much are we talking? I don't know. What's she worth to you? Depending on the number, I might be interested. Sigh, that's horrible. We just gave her name. We're not selling her. If I could not stay here with Syrup, it would become very difficult to complete my goal. Are you quite certain? We'd like to remind you that money is no object for us. Sorry, we need her here. What a shame. Golems are said to be excellent servants. We've come to want one of our own. You two can do magic. Make one yourselves. Oh, no. It's a very high-level spell that requires a focused passion. Even our combined power couldn't result in anything close to that. I'm gonna save and leave. Going out today. Would have left sooner if I hadn't caught up with talking to everyone. Thanks for that. Alright, enjoy the sunshine. Maybe it'll like you. Maybe it'll make you a little less grouchy. Don't count on it. Shh, no it didn't. I was just about to come and show off something incredible I made. Get ready for some disappointment. What? If you only came along to sandbag me and make your stupid puns and just go home. I'm really proud of this. Ta-da! Her name is Matilda. See, now we both have delicious magic miracles to do our bidding. It reminds me of the candy wife from Flapjack. You're joking, right? She may not be as big and lifelike as your golem, which I also made. But this one's got twice the charm if you ask me. She doesn't move as much either, but, well... Now that you've seen the merits of Maltilda, I'm sure you can't resist the urge to trade golems with us. So that's why you're here, to get Gumdrop back. Well, too bad, she's looking for me now. That's not fair! You said it yourself. I'm the one who made her. She's my thing! Listen, I'm not trading Gumdrop for your dummy candy doll, so quit hanging around if you're scaring off paying customers. So if we come in and make a purchase, you'll forgive us? What you do to words is unforgivable. Meouch. Ah, sweet Matilda, you've fallen to pieces. I guess the only option left is to eat you. And then buy some more candy. Fine, come in. Just don't try to steal Gumdrop while I'm not looking. I don't want to have to walk all the way back to your house to bring her back. Of course not. That would be candy napping. This was a terrible idea. I suddenly don't feel like it. Maybe I'll risk going alone. No way! I'm way too invested in this idea now. You'll have to let me come along. Fine. I need magic anyway, so I might as well use you. One taste. That's it. We'll negotiate the terms later. Let's go get your candy back. Deal with it. You should have dressed for the weather. This is what happens when you get overconfident. Shut up. I'll make it. You need me for this, right? You came back with more? Time to go. Yeah, I definitely want to go on another trip like this with you, so I might as well make this... I never want to go on another trip with this. So I might as well make this one worth the effort. Alright, magic the ice away so we can get out of here. Right, take this. I don't want to be mean to Butterscotch, man. Yeah. I have nothing to say to you. Was there any other way out? Do you think I would have come back if there was? I can't believe you lie about literally everything just to make yourself look better. I should have never trusted you to come all the way here with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, you'd better be sorry. We're gonna die here all because you're too unstable to break us out. I'm not happy about it either. Yelling at me isn't gonna make my magic suddenly work, you know. Whatever. The air only seemed to get colder and colder in the tavern. Unable to reconcile their differences, the pair sat across from each other in silence. Butterscotch was never able to melt the ice away, and eventually the two of them succumbed to the cold. I'll supervise Gumdrop. Looking after our new assistant. Hey, Gumdrop. Do you need something, Syrup? Let's do something together. I want to work with you today. In that case, I am interested in learning about the process of candy making. Could you show me how it's done? So you could steal my recipes? Not at all. I only thought it would make a nice bonding experience, but if you do not wish to... Nah, I guess I don't mind. Just know I've got my eye on you. I'm definitely gonna find out what your deal is. Bonding with Syrup! Huzzah! Right. Well, you two have fun. And then, after you pour in the syrup, you let it boil for a while. The temperature's different depending on what kind of candy you're making. Syrup is the secret ingredient. How fun! There's no secret ingredients, it's just regular hard candy. It is still exciting. What comes next? Flavor. Then you pour it all out, add some citric acid and color, and then make it into whatever shape you want before it cools and hardens. Rolling it around is kind of the fun part. Here, when this batch is ready, I'll give you some gloves so you can join in. Does singing to the candy make it taste better? I will join you. La la la. No, singing has nothing to do with it. It's just kind of a habit I have since usually no one's down here with me. I think your candy's appreciated anyway. That's enough rolling. Just wait for them to cool off. It should be ready now. Here, try it. Actually, wait. Would eating this make you a cannibal? I was not made with the ability to taste things, so I'll pass. huh? What other senses are you missing? Taste is related to smell, which I am also incapable of. You sound pretty cheery for someone missing out on some major sensory experiences, Gumdrop. It is not all bad. As I told you once before, I also do not feel pain. I guess it's just a matter of perspective then, huh? So, why'd you want to make candy with me if you can't enjoy any of it? Was it just to spy on me after all? I did enjoy it. I now have a better understanding of where it came from. Where it came from, huh? We can always ask whoever put you together. What's their name? I cannot tell you that. I am sorry. Figures. We're done here. Give that tray of candies to Pastille. I'm going out for a while. Shut up. I guess I won't look into it. It doesn't matter. I think I know what it might be, and I don't need to see it. What I really need is some sleep. Good night, Store. Syrup had no trouble at all falling asleep that night. Whatever was on the crystal ball, she decided wasn't important to her. The only thing that mattered now was the ultimate sweet. Oh, wait, what's this? So, what do you say? With a luxury treat this good, there's a ton of money to be made, don't you think? Most certainly, Candy Alchemist. By the sound of it, you're looking to us as investors for your little shop, eh? That's right. Came up with the idea last night. I make the candy, you guys fund and distribute the product. Everybody gets richer. We would be fools to decline. Considering this promising sample you provided us, what say you, brother? I concur. Candy Alchemist Syrup, we would be honored to do business with talent of your caliber. And with that, Syrup very quickly climbed the ladder of success, becoming the richest people in the world. With no distracting personal relationships to hold her back, she was able to live a glamorous life of self-indulgence, providing deliciousness across many nations. If money could buy happiness, she's certainly done it. Way to go. She's Alright, I guess now let's go get Gumdrop back. Alright, if it's that important to save some lump of candy, I'll help you out. Thank you. Oh, her hair's short. They ate her hair. Every bite I take is more and more delicious. Candy this good must be a sin. Miss Butterscotch, if you continue eating that leg, soon I will not be able to walk anymore. Hey. How rude. You didn't even wipe your feet before barging in here. Stuffed cat. I'm taking back my golem. What? This thing was a gift. No take-backs. Take-backs? What are you, 3? This isn't playground rules. I changed my mind about letting you keep this golem, so now we're leaving. How's that? Syrup. Ugh, you're all sticky. Sorry for letting that witch slobber all over you. Let's get out of here. You know, I think you were pretty cool if it weren't for all the mean stuff you did to Master. Yeah, well, you guys damaged my stuff, so guess we're even. Later. Ooh, I can't stand her. There was still so much left to eat. She can make her own candy. Why would she bully me like this? Maybe she only wanted a taste of that golem after your lips were on it. Indirect kisses. Ugh, don't be gross, Toffee. Syrup took the candy girl back to her workshop and began replacing all the parts Butterscotch had eaten away. It wasn't long before she was back to mint condition. They decided to leave her hair as it was after Syrup mentioned it looked kind of cute. Well, now she's got short hair. And you even replaced all her parts. It's so I can enjoy them all over again, right? Right? No, I don't want anyone eating her again. It was kind of messed up. Huh? It's just candy. Listen, I'm not trading Gumdrop for your dummy candy dolls. Quit hanging around here scaring off paying customers. Syrup, have they returned to taste the new limbs you made for me? They're just buying some candy. I won't let them touch you. I do not like these customers. Ooh, what's this pain in my chest? Hearing her say that kind of hurts somehow. Is it a curse? Can she do magic too? I think what you're feeling is guilt. Looks like she really didn't appreciate you eating her up before. Didn't you say that was your purpose as candy, though? I only want to be eaten by syrup. That's not fair! I'm sorry if I treated you kind of bad, but why does syrup get to eat you and I can't? I'm not eating her. She's just confused, I think. And now she's traumatized because of you two. So hurry up and buy something so you can leave. You just want to get rid of us. Fine, whatever. Are you okay? She is not going to eat me, so I am fine. If she hurt you, it's okay to hate her, you know. Syrup, do you dislike Miss Butterscotch? So Pastille actually turns out to be a witch. Damn it, what am I supposed to do with this information? Why would he make me a fake friend? Why would he hide all this talent and waste his time working here? Who am I supposed to even talk to about all this? I should just go return this thing. What do you know? It's a candy alchemist. What are you doing here at this hour? Is Butterscotch awake? I came to give this back. Master's fast asleep. Were you hoping you could talk to her? No, I figured she'd be asleep, so... But you still came all the way here in the middle of the night. It's not like I'd be able to fall asleep anyway. Well, here's your crystal ball. I'll be back tomorrow with the ultimate sweet. Leaving so soon? I thought we could have a little chat while you're here. Alright, Cal, what do you want to talk about then? There's plenty to say. For instance, you know Master's secret now. She works pretty hard to keep up appearances, so that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, I guess. Why do you think people hide things that are such a big part of themselves? Master does it because she cares a lot about what other people think of her. Especially when it's the opinion of someone she cares about, right? Precisely. She's really sensitive, so when someone doesn't like her, she goes out of her way to prove how great she is. It's annoying because she's already perfectly fine to deal with to begin with. The way I see it, if someone doesn't like you, you just have to you just have to let them be that way. But as long as she disagrees, she'll keep up her oh my god, I'm messing up. Compensating. Yeah. And hiding behind that spell. I think what you said might have helped her a lot though, so thanks. It didn't do much. Still, if she's more confident now, that means I can relax. I won't have to knock her enemies down a peg to protect her feelings all the time. How long has she been feeling like this? Since before I became her familiar, she's always been putting on a front. You don't have to look very hard to see that she's a complete wreck. At first I followed her because I thought it'd be entertaining to watch someone like that, but somehow I became her guardian instead. What, you got something to say about it? I was just thinking that it was funny that you stopped saying yeah for once. Morale, I can't drop this shtick for a serious conversation. This is the last time I open up to you, yeah. Sorry, I do feel a little better after talking to you though, so thanks, Toffee. No problem. Now go get some rest. It's really late. Yeah. Feeling more at ease after that little chat, Syrup returns home as exhaustion finally hits her. Tomorrow's the day they can all finally taste the ultimate sweet. Anyway, I promised Butterscotch I never tasted this stuff, so I'm heading out now. How generous of you. I'm sure she'll love it. Hey, I brought some of the ultimate sweet like I promised. Oh, finally, you're here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So, is it great or what? It's incredible! It's so cold, but it melts in my mouth. I've never tasted anything so divine. I'll buy every batch you make. Not bad at all. Well done, Candy Alchemist. I'm just glad it turned out to be worth the effort. Are you kidding me? I'd die 1,000 times for one bite of this. It's that good. But anyway, you wanted to talk to me? Does this mean you watched the thing? Yep, I'm still trying to figure out what to say to him, but I wanted to thank you for showing me the truth. You're a good friend. Oh, it's nothing. Wait, we're friends? Yeah, why not? Meowie zowie. What? Meowie zowie? Does that mean we get free candy? Is that all you want out of me? No, I've never had a friend before that wasn't my pet. Toffee was your only friend before now? I guess we're more alike than I thought. Except, my only friend kind of betrayed my trust. Syrup, I'm sorry. So what if you lied about being able to do magic? Master lies to me all the time. The only difference is that I know all your secrets. Toffee! Maybe I'm just getting too worked up over it. It's not like anything he did was out of malice. Yeah, he probably just kept it a secret because he didn't know how to tell you, since you don't like magic so much. You know, actually, lately I've started thinking it's not so bad, but my alchemy's still way better. That ultimate sweet you made was proof enough for me. So what are you gonna do now? You haven't talked to him yet, have you? I will, at some point. He shouldn't keep hiding it because of me. I just thought it was more important to come here and share the ultimate sweet with you two first, that's all. You've changed. What happened up on that mountain to make you so kind? Oh, you know, kind of a lot. What did you do to Master? And so Syrup taught Butterscotch her alchemical process, and the witch invented her own special candy, which she shamelessly named after herself. Butterscotch candies became immediately popular, and she was able to sell them not just at Atelier Sweets, but in candy stores around the world. Syrup began spending a lot of time at Butterscotch's cottage, but Pastille and Gumdrop didn't mind. They were just glad she finally seemed happy. Nice. That's cute. Oh. Oh, like okay. All their sprites are changing, so I need an ending with him, and I need an ending with them? Her? Them? Get lost. I don't need any help. You can go now. Please, let me accompany you. Why do you never listen to what I say? I'm your boss now, so if you're not careful, you're gonna get fired. I do not want to be fired. Then get lost. I'm going alone. Oh, that was just mean. Oh, excuse me. No problem. Ah, it's you. Did you forget my name? It's Toffee. Quit squirting around. Your master told you to tell me to see how I deal with her little present. Isn't that right? No, a present? I don't remember us sending you one. Don't play dumb cat. I know you guys left a candy golem in my lab last night to spy on me or something. A candy golem? Master doesn't have that kind of talent. I just know she's trying to sabotage my business somehow. I don't care if you admit it or not. You're the most likely suspects. No, the only possible suspects. No, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? Paranoia doesn't suit you. Master's your best customer. It doesn't make a lick of sense for her to try to ruin you in such an absurd way. Whoever's responsible, though, sounds like they have a pretty elaborate scheme going. Why make a candy golem saboteur when there's so many willing human saboteurs to pick from? You tell me. Syrup leaves the marketplace, the cat's words still hanging in her mind. If the witch had nothing to do with the candy golem, then where could she have come from? When Syrup returned home, Pastille was waiting for her. Where's our candy friend? Don't know. Sai, did you lose her in town? Maybe. Why do you care? That's awful. We have to find her. You have fun with that. I know you don't like her, but isn't this a little mean, even for you? Well, she's not my responsibility. If you didn't want her to get lost, you should have kept her inside. I didn't think you'd just leave her somewhere. Why are you getting so worked up over candy? She's a person. I'm gonna go look for her. He's right. Pastille, wait up. Pastille and Syrup wander the town in search of their sweet golem, finding it a little difficult to call out someone who hadn't yet been given a name. Their search soon stretches into the woods, home to recluse witches and the occasional monster. Hey, Candy Girl, you around here? With that level of enthusiasm, she's sure to come running. Well, what do you want me to do? I'm trying here. Hey, is that her? Syrup and Master Pastille appeared. You're okay. We were worried. What are you doing all the way out here? I am lost. Well, now you're found, so let's go home, okay? Home with Syrup? That sounds wonderful. I'm just glad something didn't eat you up. Rats, and I was so close to luring her inside. How am I supposed to face that witch after everything that happened? We agreed to forget about it, but that doesn't promise there won't be any awkwardness. Kinda wish that cat was here to take care of it for me. Meowie Zowie, the candy alchemist is requesting my services? I knew you'd come out if I talked to myself loud enough. Impressive. So how long were you wandering around saying those lines in places you'd expect me to be? That's not important. Can you do me this favor? Sure thing, but you'll have to do something in return. I'm already offering the ultimate sweet. What more could you want? I want you to take me up Mount Sorbet to thank that dog for saving Master. Going alone is an option for obvious reasons. That's it. What a polite little familiar you turned out to be. Master's important to me, and I want to show my gratitude. Will you do it or not? Of course. Yeah, I'll help you out. Really? Thanks. I'll grab my winter coat and we'll go right away. Oh, a winter coat. The time was unintentional. I've become unstoppable. I'm already regretting this decision. However, Toffee easily convinced Syrup to follow through with their deal after promising to remain silent until they reached Treat's house. I don't remember what voice I gave her. I didn't expect you to return so soon. I wasn't planning on it, to be honest, but Toffee here was too afraid to come along, so... Oh yes, a cat like me shouldn't be bothered whatsoever to coming to a place like this. You sure turned out to be the wrong person to ask for this favor. I'm just giving you a hard time. Say your thing already. Are you her pet? I'm the witch's familiar. I just wanted to thank you for saving Master, but how could you think I belong to Syrup? I'm a little insulted. The two of you seem like you get along. My mistake. Let me set the record straight. This cat works for my rival. They're an obnoxious, dynamic duo set on sabotaging my business. Is what I would say, if not for certain recent events. Toffee's not bad, I don't think. She whiskers such flattered praise. Anyway, now that my business here is finished, it's time to head home. Thanks again. You just got here. I won't let you leave without a warm drink for the road. Wait here. Are you nervous? She's a wolf. Of course I'm nervous. She could eat me in a second. It's funny to see you show your true emotions. I don't see what part of this is a joke to you. Sorry, seeing you like this does make me want to bully you. But don't worry, if she does try to eat you, which she won't, I'll stop her. Oh no, just let it happen. I wouldn't want anyone to assume we're getting along. Are you that upset she got the wrong impression? Hey, would it really be that bad to be my pet? Absolutely. Ouch, what did I ever do to you? First off, I'm Master's pet and no one else's, and you didn't have a chance from the start. Even putting that aside, you don't know anything about me. I know that you're a cat who lives with Butterscotch and that you make puns all the time for attention. For attention? Perhaps I underestimated you, Candy Alchemist. But answer this. Do you think I'm a boy or a girl? I don't think you're either, actually. But... a girl? I was right! They're non-binary. It was a trick question. The correct answer is neither. Huh. I just always assumed. Well, I guess that's actually more fitting for you anyway. But thanks for telling me. Now you can't say I don't know anything about you. I shouldn't have given you the answer so easily. You're a sneaky candy alchemist. Now I have one more question for you. You see, I noticed something. You don't seem very close to anyone in particular. But now you're showing an unusual amount of interest in me. Are you just pulling my tail here? Are you actually trying to become my friend? Who knows? I just thought maybe having a cat would be nice. I never expected to hear something like that from you. I've started adjusting my attitude recently. How do you feel about the new me? I don't like it at all. You're not as predictable now. Here, it's milk. My favorite. How thoughtful. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you seem to have calmed down a lot. That's good. Turns out all they needed was for me to pet them for a while. You're giving her the wrong idea! Butterscotch in the window. And so Syrup and Toffee started spending a lot of time together, and Toffee began calling themselves a part-time pet. Life at Atelier Sweets continued on as normal, except with the addition of a store cat. Butterscotch never quite got over the jealousy of her pet being stolen away, but other than that, they all lived happily ever after. Toffee and yeah. I like that. That's probably one of my favorites. Okay. I need to get his in. I'm not entirely sure how to get his in. Okay, I have 3 endings. I probably need more bad endings, maybe, and the Pastille ending. Which I'm not sure how to get the Pastille ending. Why would he hide that from me? Isn't that a waste of talent for him to be working here? What are you thinking, Pastille? Syrup finally gives in to her exhaustion and goes to bed, but she's unable to fall asleep. She decides to continue on as if nothing had happened, at least until she's able to talk to Pastille about this revelation. It isn't long before morning finally arrives. When have I ever not worked hard for you? Come on, Sai, give me a little more credit. Fine, I'll give you a break today. Gumdrop. What would have been Pastille's job is now up to you. Could you take a serving of this stuffed butterscotch for me? Is this a request? A very important one? Oh, sorry. I forgot it's probably a little uncomfortable for you to go to her house, considering. I will go. She helped with our mission, so I'm sure she's not a bad person. We cannot change the past, but I do not wish to spend so much energy worrying about what she might do. Maybe we might also be able to get along. That's mature of you. Thanks, Gumdrop. Sharing with your rival? That's pretty generous of you. Well, she did show me something pretty important, so it's the least I can do. Here, take a look. That's... So, how come you never told me? I couldn't. I know how much you hate magic users. If you knew I was one... Dude, you're like family. I would never hate you. I'm honestly more upset with myself, knowing there was an entire side of you that you were too scared to show because of the stuff I've said. Don't worry too much about it. I'm just sorry I couldn't tell you myself, for you to find out like this. It's not like I was completely blindsided. There were plenty of things to clue me in. I just sort of ignored them, I guess. So why'd you go through all the trouble of making a golem for me? Ever since we came to this town, you've been really bitter. You weren't connecting with anyone except to antagonize them, like with Butterscotch and Toffee. Hey, Butterscotch started it. Still, I wanted you to have a friend you could open up to, so I decided to make one myself. She didn't turn out quite right, though. I'm really sorry that all she wanted was for you to eat her. Nah, it's a part of her charm. Aside from that, though, it's clear you know my tastes very well. Just looking out for you, that's all. Thanks, Pastille. I should be the one thanking you, after you risked your life to make the ultimate sweet for me. It wasn't just for you. Now that I know I can make it, we can start sharing it with everyone in town. Oh? You're sounding uncharacteristically charitable today. All the effort it takes only makes it more expensive. The people have to be convinced by the free samples for it to work, and when it does, we'll make a fortune. So that's your scheme, huh? I should have known. I don't think Butterscotch wants to make the trip with me a second time, so I'll need to find someone who's pretty good with magic to watch my back. Know anyone? Are you hiring me to be your magic bodyguard? I accept. And so, Syrup and Pastille teamed up to gather more and more rare ingredients from dangerous places, so Syrup was able to make all sorts of luxurious specialty candies. Gumdrop diligently looked after the shop while they went off on their thrilling adventures together. Syrup and Pastille had taught her well. Butterscotch felt a little lonely with her rival away, but she was always happy to see Syrup return each time, the sweets even more delicious than last. Oh, he's got his little wizard, or his little witch thing on now. How cute. Okay, I think I have all the main endings now. But if I go down here, I'm guessing there's just bad ends. I see. Since her other spy failed, she's forced to use her familiar again. Other spy? Oh, the candy golem you mentioned. But you know, she really wasn't working for us. If she was, she did a good job. My assistant quit because of her, so congratulations, you won. Miss Golem isn't here then? That's a shame. Did you come to collect her? I would have liked to show her to Master, that's all. Like I said, your master's the one who made her in the first place. It couldn't have been anyone else. You positive? Quit with the terrible cat puns, Toffee. I'm being serious. My assistant's gone, and if it wasn't Butterscotch's fault, I don't know who I'm supposed to blame. Then just forget about it. You gotta move forward and sell those candies, right? Not much else to do, I guess. You look like you could use some help. I'm fine running this place on my own. Oh, so you were closed all morning on purpose? Shut up. Why don't you hire me now? You can just play me in candy. I don't mind. No, 'cause you stole my store last time. No, no more tires. This is my store, and I'll manage just fine. Well, in that case, I wish you the best of luck. See you around. But running the store on her own proved to be more of a challenge than Syrup expected. Her unpleasant demeanor kept customers at bay, and the less candy she sold, the more frustrated she felt. It wasn't long before Atelier Sweets was forced to close down, and Syrup was left with nothing and no one. Whatever. The air only seemed to get colder and colder in the cavern. Unable to reconcile their differences, the pair sat across from each other in silence. Hours passed, and it was becoming difficult to stay conscious. But just before the two of them drifted off to sleep, they heard some faint yet familiar voices just beyond the wall of ice. The trail ends here, at the suspicious-looking ice formation. Which means we found them, right? If they're behind this thing, it might take some time to break through. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Oh, I didn't realize you're... What happened? Syrup has awoken! Thank goodness! Oh my god, his outfit is so cute! Glad to see you're still alive. Promise me you'll never go off and do something that's dangerous again. How'd you know where to find me? As soon as I was able to move again, I rushed straight home to Master Pastille to inform him of your mission with Butterscotch. I'm so sorry that I could not keep the secret, but it was only because I was very worried that you might end up frozen like I had been. I did not want that to happen to you. It was a good thing she was in such a hurry, too. We almost didn't find you two in time. I warned you about the witch. You should have been more careful. What matters is that Syrup is no longer unmoving. I can tell you that being frozen solid is very uncomfortable. It's not as threatening for you, though. No matter how long you freeze for, you'll be fine when you thaw out again. Humans don't have that advantage. That is a very scary thought. Getting along with Syrup would be very tough if she could not come back from being frozen. You're right. I'm really thankful you were in such a hurry to come get me. Good work, Gumdrop. Master Pastille is the one to thank, along with Miss Tree for being so helpful. Please don't put Miss in front of my name. Hold on a second. I've got a question. What is it? I'm pretty sure that wall of ice would have taken way too long to break through normally, so how'd you do it? Oh, we managed, somehow. Now you get some rest. We'll make you some soup when you're feeling up to it. We can head back, alright? Yeah, sure. Hey. Hey, I'm sorry. It's my fault we almost. I mean, if not for your friends. Don't worry about it. I want to apologize too for lashing out back there. I understand. I would have been mad at me too. You don't need to apologize for anything. I'm the one who messed up. Yeah, well, it all worked out in the end. Let's call it even and forget it ever happened, okay? Okay. As soon as Syrup felt up to it, everyone said goodbye to Treat and made their way home. Pastille heads back to the store on his own after Syrup decides to return Butterscotch to her cottage, followed by a very insistent Gumdrop. This is mean, but I won't forgive you. You're still the worst for nearly letting the both of us die. Syrup, oh no, are you sick? Just let me sleep it off. The spiteful alchemist closed her eyes, becoming suddenly aware of her intense fever. Her skin felt hot, and there was a frigid emptiness in her chest. Perhaps the cold had frozen her heart. Soon she fell into a deep slumber, never to awaken again. Damn. So the message here is, be nice to people, or your heart will freeze and you'll die. Final thoughts on the game. It was pretty cute. I like the art style, and I think my favorite character was, I liked Pastille. I think he was cute, and all his outfits were cute. My favorite to voice was probably Butterscotch, and it wasn't too hard to find the endings. I did have to look up a guide for one of them, but it was pretty good otherwise. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Feel free to recommend some games in the comments.